Welcome to the Little League Softball Regionals on ESPN, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Day number 3, Waco, Texas, George W. Bush Little League Leadership Training Center. Our second elimination game, first game of the day. The group representing Texas East, Columbus, Texas, and champions out of Land of Enchantment, New Mexico, Carlsbad, New Mexico. Game advances to our second semifinal. Our first will be our afternoon contest. As Post shoots it over to third. It bounces off the foot of Sanchez. Post will be on to begin things.
And John Post is the manager of this Texas East team. That is pitches.
Goes low, the swing and the miss for the strikeout.
But what a pitch. First strikeout of the game for Brooklyn Cook.
Dad Jason is the one that calls pitches. He is their manager. The runner in post swipes second.
Oh my gosh, I'm still a little bit stunned by that changeup. I can't imagine what Texas East is thinking in the dugout after seeing that changeup.
Go down to third after the high pitch. Hard hit ball out to the track, bounces off the warning track, will bring home Post Melnar. It's an RBI double.
Power, and with 2 strikes, she's going to protect the plate, gets this pitch that's out over the plate and up in the zone. But you could tell that New Mexico was respecting her power, because the center fielder, Cami Urango, was way far, playing very far deep instead
of this elimination game. Cambry Barton will be the batter. That ball does get behind the catcher Granger and then scoots over Melnar.
Up the bunt.
Two-one. That ball is swung on, but the ball bounces back. So the count will go to 2-2, but the run does score as Melnar comes across on that ball, dropped behind.
Presser to score first. 2 runs now scored in this inning for Texas East. That one just hitting off the glove of Granger. A good pitch up in the zone that Palma gets the swing on it.
Two-two count to Barton, who will look at a cross for strike 3. So 2 strikeouts for Cook Palma in the circle, but 2 runs. Line up to just 2 runs. And Oklahoma just won yesterday in her work. Shot on the ground, gets through the glove and the legs of Ortega. So Anderson on with 2 outs.
Texas East is striking the ball well.
Lucy Schobel, the batter at the plate, starting at first. Defensively is the runner going, and Barton the throw, not in time to get the runner with another stolen base for Texas East.
In the box early in this game.
Strike 3 paints the outside corner, so 3 strikeouts.
Further back after your hands come together. Nice swing.
Well hit ball out to right, all the way to the fence. Granger going around 2, looking for 3. Stand up triple for Miley Granger to begin things at the plate for New Mexico game. New Mexico's Texas West winning that 10-0. That put New Mexico in this elimination game. It's a strikeout from Anderson.
Very different.
It's 2-2 with the runner still on third in Granger. Up top, the swing and the miss for the strikeout. Second for Anderson, back-to-back.
And this says a lot about Berkeley Anderson.
So after the stand-up triple to begin, can New Mexico capitalize? They do. Granger crosses as Camila Oranga. The hard-hit ball challenges the defense, and Oranga plates the first run to make it 2-1.
I'm loving this softball IQ that we're seeing already in this game. So Uranga sees her teammates, both of them in front of her, strike out. So what does she go up and do? She swings early in the count. She does not want to get 2 strikes.
Ortega said her superstition is to act like a famous softball player so she can play good. Looks pretty good there as blooping into center field. Keep it going with 2 outs, 2 on.
These teams.
Nevaeh Vasquez cutting at the first pitch as well. So if the runner is waved, is indeed as the ball gets past Walters out in right field. A second will be waved. Waving the runner home initially. Takes a long turn. The throw not in time. All the way around for Vasquez.
For New Mexico, because they have just rallied with 2 outs to take the lead. Vasquez again swinging early in the count, driving the ball, hitting it hard. Walters gets a little ahead of herself when the ball goes under her glove, and Vasquez just does not stop running.
So with 2 outs, 3 runs as another first pitch swung on by Shayla Blaine over to first for the out, but Nevaeh Vasquez with the 2-run lead. Any differently?
No, keep doing where she picked off, or pick up where she left off, I should say. In that first inning, she gave up a couple of hits, but she had those 3 strikeouts. You know, what's interesting about our lefty pitcher in the circle, Brooklyn Cook-Palma, is that she also plays shortstop. Great changeup there for her 4th strikeout of the game, locating that pitch a little bit down in all different teams from all across the country.
Yeah, the group from New Mexico, big fans of the Texas Longhorns, actually making the trip to Lubbock when Texas would come up to play.
The first time last year.
First 3-ball count. Anderson strikes out Brooklyn Carrillo to begin the 2nd inning, 3rd strikeout. Down in the lobby with the TVs on ESPN Plus, watching the games across all the different regions all week long. And these players are aware of one another. If teams have made it in years past, for some of these teams, it's tight turnaround, couple days, maybe a week to gather up to come to Waco. Is that ball trickling down the first base line off the bat of Ethel Harper, or Ethel Sierra as she prefers to go by.
Her mom had the Carlsbad connection.
It actually sent the team a message, inspire them on their journeys. This ball on the ground over to third. Melnar makes the throw for out number 3. 4-2 it's.
I was just about to say, I bet that changeup is coming. Sorry to interrupt you, because I throw that pitch well off the plate and see if they can get an 0-2 chase.
1-2, chases down low. Easy work down to first.
Do you know what pitch that was?
Bree. Cook-Palma continues to work in the circle, 5 straight.
Technically, I guess, yeah, a couple
No
of degrees of
technicality about it.
separation. Yeah. Leadoff walk there. Good eye by Sanchez to draw that walk after a tough AB to turn over the order in life, right? But pitching is no different for learning to be a softball pitcher.
Not on pitching games, we're going. Good information there.
That's
1-2,
right.
back to the pitcher. Get the runner over at first in Granger, but advance.
And of her sport in all aspects and areas.
First pitch cut on in the air, out to left. Grab made by Barton will keep runner Sanchez at second out.
In all areas, it's grown at every level. Play with sunglasses.
Ball 4. No problem seeing the ball there.
Right.
Run scoring portion, the 3 that came in the first inning is Ranga swings at the first and off the glove of Berger at second. The runner being waved home. Scores safely, capitalizing once again. You talked about 2 out scoring. There's another for New Mexico, 5-2.
There have been a couple of defensive miscues for Texas East, unfortunately, that have led to some runs for New Mexico, who New Mexico doing a good job putting the ball in.
And a heads-up play by Medrano to advance to third. Looking to steal does Uranga. So 2 now in scoring position. 2-2 pitch. This ball is in play. It bounces up and catches the third baseman, Melnar. Great job to recover and make the throw to get out number 3, but New Mexico.
In a row.
Heady Post swings at the pitch down low, trying to find the ball. Granger will allow Post to take first, so the strikeout run continues with 6, but a runner will be on base.
And Brooklyn Cook Palma ended up setting up that changeup in the dirt with this pitch before, through the zone, throwing that changeup, and then locating that changeup out of the zone. So different locations for Brooklyn Cook Palma for that strikeout. She did end up reaching, but that changeup continuing to work for Brooklyn.
3-0 count. High for ball 4. So 2 runs. Put her on where she stands on second now, after which it's where the ball goes, the spot she just vacated. Post being waved home, scores to make it a 5-3 contest.
It's a way to capitalize on getting these runners on base. You're down by 3 going into this inning. You get your leadoff on. Hattie Post setting the tone again by finding a way, even though it was a strikeout, finding a way to get on base, and that gave momentum to this team. Cambry Barton driving that ball right back up the middle for an RBI.
Anderson had the single. Back to Palma. Cut it off to check on, but Barton over to second. Palma to pitching counterpart, Anderson. Anderson on the ground, stopped in the infield, the out taken over at first. The run does score, throw over to third. That'll get past Sanchez. The defenders are cruising down. Does Barton to score, tied up at 5.
It's a huge deal. Berkeley Anderson, even though she doesn't get a hit here, she hits the ball hard to the right side. That's going to score a run regardless. So RBI for her, but it's this extra throw that leads to the extra run for Texas East. And tying up this game.
3-0.
Feel that energy from the dugout, right? This game is a game of momentum.
0-2. Nice job going up high to keep that ball in front of her and in the glove, but not enough time to try to get Schobel steal second. Two down low, strikeout. So Cook Palma recovers, but 3 runs score to give us a tie.
Knowing that you have a chance for an in the park home run like that, I mean, that's the type of thing. Nice swing right there that makes your
bounces off the glove in right field of Walters. This is a great swing.
I got so excited.
Great contact. Highly recommend, but it's more of an afternoon, like post-workout Gatorade. We've been talking about this all week. Orange is a morning Gatorade. Yeah, then you have your mid.
Be engaged and notified of what's going on and how they're doing.
2-2 pitch in for strike 3. Frustration from Carrillo, but a great pitch.
One.
There's a 3-2 pitch and a strikeout. 6 of. Brooklyn Cook Palma in the circle, 11th strikeout. She one of those pitchers that's been dealing as well.
Coming into today, things were going to get even more serious, even more close. Such great teams, and another strikeout for Brooklyn Cook Palma. Her 12th athletes are 11, 12 years old.
Cook Palma, what does she have here with the 3-2 pitch? Finds the zone, strikes out the side, has her team. Second inning. Anderson begins 0-2. This one to the right side. Diving for the bag with that foot out. Does beat the runner. Schobel gets the out.
Good play by Schobel.
Anderson. So I guess you could say that. undercuts this ball. Play for Schobel, easy work. A 1-2-3 inning. Representing Carlsbad. Texas East will take their cuts, bottom of their order, and one pitch Lily Hill grounds back.
A lot of energy.
Keeping that spirit high. This 3-2 pitch is in play, bounces off Ortega. On is Barton.
Tell you what.
And scored. Reached via the drop third strike. Her last plate appearance in the 4th inning. She swings at the first. And a big out, Cook Palma to get that. Runner going, there's the throw, good in time, and they do get the out. Granger with the awareness. Barton trying to get into scoring position in New Mexico. The semifinal game tomorrow. First pitch swung on. Granger. We've seen her with a triple. She has speed. She will stop at second. The game-winning run in scoring position.
Could she potentially get MVP or?
Brooklyn Cook Palma, the pitcher. This ball gets past the catcher, Barton, and rounding was Granger. She took a big lip at home and winning the game, but back to third. 2-1 count. That ball in play. Granger coming down. New Mexico stays alive.
A little thrown off with the response there, but that should be the winning run. Another walk-off win in the regionals. There were so many, or there have been so many already this week in games all across the country. And now New Mexico gets in on the walk-off action with their pitcher who had, how many strikeouts? 13 strikeouts by Brooklyn Cook Palma and the game-winning RBI. They win in the elimination game and punch their ticket to play on ESPN tomorrow in the semifinal game.
Keeps the dream alive for Carlsbad Little League, and how fitting that it would be the duo of Granger. Granger gets on with the leadoff double. And then the pitcher, as you mentioned, Baker's dozen in strikeouts for Brooklyn Cook, but a great piece of hitting out to right field. Easy work for Granger to come down. I think the umpires were just checking off. Yeah. There was a little bit of pause there, but New Mexico, you are on to the semifinals, Carlsbad Little League.
Yeah, and congrats to Texas East and Columbus Little League for such a great summer to make it here. They should be so proud of their summer.